That wasn't exciting at all. I don't know how to find the stuff I'm doing live, though. Do you remember how I did that last time, anyone?
No.
Wait, here it is.
Then you just
Born,
search for
Born
like,
in the 80s live.
yeah.
How do I view on watch page? I'll
Do
share
I still
that.
sound good?
I'll share that to you guys.
Am I still audible?
Yep, you are still Audible.
And,
Audible.com
Good.
sponsor.
and edible
Let's
at the
see
same
how
time.
that is. Let's see how far I can take the buffer down before it starts to freak out. Still sound okay?
Yes.
I had Chinese
What about now?
food. Alrighty. I don't know how I sound. Am I too loud? Am I too quiet?
About normal,
All
I
right,
would
I'm
say.
gonna talk. But this is John talking in his John voice. TJ, you talk.
I'm speaking in the voice that I typically speak in.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
Matt,
I'm talking. I'm talking now.
I think we all sound about right now, so that sounds good.
I got my overall latency down to 13 seconds. We're
Oh well.
basically in real-time conversation here.
All
What?
right. I've got a girl in Ipanema. Did you guys appreciate the art that I did for the last episode?
Yes,
It was
100%.
pretty. It was pretty neat.
It's pretty neat.
It
I
was
had to
pretty
be
neat artwork.
Shailene Woodley. I apologize if anyone else wanted to be her, but I admire her glorious hair. Where else are we at? So this is episode 234. All right, well, you can tweet out that we're live now, so. Tweet
I already
out.
sent it.
I think I
It
already
exists.
did too,
You-
because
Yeah, you did automatically.
I think I automatically do it.
Where do I go for that?
The link is in the bite notes.
The link was also on the Twitter, so I just did it
Yeah.
that way.
You think you're so fancy? Oh, why are you coming out of those speakers?
Oh, hey, guys.
Hey, it's me again.
Hey, it sounds like some real cool dudes you got there.
That. Why are you coming out of those speakers?
Oh, hey.
Doesn't make any sense.
Latency's low.
Hold on, hold on. That's not.
It's not coming out of mine. Is that coming
No,
out?
it's. I don't know. Do I have?
Do you have do you have Twitter open? And playing on Twitter?
No, it's playing from the. Well, it's playing from the YouTube video, but my speakers were turned off, so I must have
I'm just.
secret built-in speakers in the and the monitor that I didn't know that I had. That's
Okay.
okay. That was
Link-
weird. I have speakers that I didn't know about.
All right, links are
Cool.
set out.
I'm watching the chat that isn't existing right now.
Yep, we got that going. I'm gonna close out some of these cooking threads. Close the website dashboard. Oh my god. I'm tired. Let's go to bed. Sleepcast.
Disable that bullshit.
Live sleep. Hi, Spilly. She's meowing. Hi. You guys ready to go?
I'm ready.
Trying to think what
I'm
else
ready,
I've
yeah.
seen. Because I feel like. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I should probably talk a little bit about
I should do
the
some
game I'm
other stuff
playing.
I did. Oh, yeah.
I'm actually playing it. It's thing.
Oh, I know. I played 2K16 a ton. I
16 was awesome. 13 was awesome. Live 95 used to be awesome. And then I tried to play it and it was really bad.
yeah, it's hard to go back to those. All right, you guys ready? I hear an echo.
Sure.
though.
That
I don't
was
know who's
me.
echo. Is that you echoing?
I was just playing with stuff. so that I have that to turn up if I have to get up and go pee.
Oh, I saw you stream that, TJ.
Stream what?
Basketball stuff.
Oh, nice.
I should watch that. I saw that you streamed it. It came up at work, and I was like, well, I can't watch this now, so maybe I'll watch that. I think I'll watch that tonight then.
The basketball one was kind of boring. It was just me sucking at every basketball game I've ever played in my life.
Oh shit! All right, what? All right, our live audience is here. I'm assuming.
Yep, I'm
All
here.
two of us.
Yep.
And that's it. We'll just.
I'm gonna thumbs down this because I don't like this broadcast.
Well, man, are you a hero?
Yeah. Kind of. Everybody's freaking out a little bit, huh?
Yeah. I mean, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Ready.
Ready, player one.
Welcome to Born in the 80s, episode 234. I'm your host, John Rowe, joined by my co-hosts.
Matt Haig.
And TJ May.
Yep. Wow, a timely start for this
That-
episode.
It was clear as a bell.
We're recording live. TJ got a new modem. Do you want to talk about your new modem, TJ?
Yeah, I'm still doing it over LTE because...
What? We did a modem test and everything.
I know. It just wasn't to quality, and I was getting so much better quality over LTE. So I'm just going to stick with this until I can get some in-house stuff figured out.
Fair enough.
Because my modem's on all the way on the... Well, my wireless router is all the way on the other side of the house.
Got
so
it.
I think that might be what's been causing some of our recent issues.
I know Adam
Yeah.
had issues
She
like
got an extender.
Yeah. Well, I had an old wireless router, and I was trying to rig that up, but it's too old, so I'm thinking of swapping and putting the old one back and taking my brand new one and bringing it over here, because that one will work as a repeater.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's exciting.
I also
have one
got
modem.
an extender recently, and it was only like $25 or $30.
Oh, wow.
Where? Because I'll just do that.
Amazon. Here, I'll find you the link in my Amazon purchase history.
I appreciate it.
Listeners at home, you can go through our affiliate link and
Yeah,
No,
we
we
don't
don't
have
have
one,
that.
but if we had one, you could.
We should get an affiliate link.
Yeah, we should. It's really easy. You literally have to do almost nothing.
yeah.
And as listeners already know, we are great at doing almost nothing.
That's right.
We're so, especially Adam.
Man, he's in Springfield tonight, guys.
Yep.
What do you think he's doing, Matt? You got the little bumper?
I'm finding the.
I'm too stoned to do this.
All right, there we go.
That works.
That works too. I have one modem, but my modem is, I have a loft, and the internet is upstairs, and so the router is like hanging over the edge of the banister up here in the loft, so it is maximum range area up here.
Okay.
So I'm pretty good. It's like right in the center of the apartment, and it's up high, and it's not a lot of walls, so we get good Wi-Fi around here. But I'm wired up on the PC. I'm gonna start with that. I'm gonna get that out of the way. Computer Gate 2.0.
There,
I thought Computer Gate 2.0 was solved. What's going on?
Well, I got an upgrade. I upgraded. I swapped out my video card. I got a 1060 GTX 1060.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that on Sunday, weren't we?
The new hotness. Yeah, I got it on Monday. During the horrific nightmare storm that happened. Matt, did you experience the nightmare storm?
A little bit. I was inside for most of it, but
We were at work, and Middleton,
Yeah.
where I'm at, which is a suburb northwest of Madison, or at least where I was at work, was hit the hardest by the hail storm that happened, and my car was completely peppered with hail. So now my car's got a lot of speed dents in it, like divots.
Ooh.
speed holes.
If it works for golf balls, it's got to work for my car. So, no, it's my actually the Ford Escape, whatever they use for the metal is pretty tough because there are dents, but it's more like you have to have light shining on the hood and like put your head sideways and you can see like just a little waviness. So it actually did pretty well. But I actually have plastic window overhang skirt things, and it completely shattered those. So I've just got shattered plastic hanging off my car now. Yeah, because that horrible hailstorm. We had like quarter-sized hail, like for a good 5 minutes. It was horrible. It was probably one of the worst storms I've like witnessed in person.
Yeah, I just. Hold on. There's
It
a
just
cat
happened
doing
so
something.
fast. Like it was dark. It was like getting dark out, and I was like, "Man, it looks like it's gonna rain." And then it got like really dark out. Like it was like 8 o'clock p.m. like dark. And then you just saw like the rain starting to pour, and like you could barely see. And then be like, looks like there's little specks out there. I'm like, oh boy, it sounds like hail. I'm like, oh, it's tiny little hails. It'll be boom. And I was like, no, my car.
That was like quarter sized.
Why?
Ridiculous.
It was, yeah. That was some bad shit that happened to me. No, but I upgraded my
My
computer.
cat was just trying to eat some packing peanuts.
Well, that's never good.
That's what happened there.
No, okay, so the hailstorm happened. I got the computer gate upgrade. Installing video cards is pretty easy and awesome. I just literally
Yeah, it is.
got home, opened the package, unplugged my computer, opened it up, unscrewed it, popped it in, screwed everything back together, turned it on, worked immediately. Like
What's your new video card?
1060.
1060.
The GTX 1060, the one that's almost as powerful as the 980 Ti, but not really.
Yeah, basically as powerful as the one that
The 980.
should load more on.
Yeah, but I had shitty video card for like a year and a half, so I waited. But then I had the blue screen happened again yesterday. Out of nowhere, the same one. And so I did not realize that your solid state drive actually has firmware, and I updated the firmware to that. It was like 3 versions old.
Okay.
And I haven't had one yet in like 24 hours. So I may have just had to have done that rather than reinstall Windows, because it's probably that. Otherwise, if it is gonna happen like less, like not once every hour and a half, maybe just once every blue moon, then it's probably okay. Otherwise, I could just buy a new solid state drive. Why not? They're not that expensive. I could get a much bigger one. Like, because I got a 128. What are you rocking, Matt?
Oh, jeez.
Do you have a solid state
Don't
drive?
know.
Is your main drive?
Yeah.
You got it.
I have. So I have one of those little tiny ones that just plugs into the motherboard.
Oh, okay. For the OS?
Yeah, it's like a 230, probably 256, but it's a list no, solid states are different, so it's probably like a 240, but it's listed as 237.
Yeah, I have a 128. I'd like to upgrade. I'd like the
I need to get like
512 or whatever.
a full size, like a terabyte one, and just get rid of
those are
another
so
hard drive,
expensive though.
Yeah,
Like
but I just hate like the fact that there's a spinning disk. It seems so primitive.
I know when we got the beautiful. I don't even know how solid state drives work. Matt,
They work.
man, if Adam was here, he could
Magnets?
tell us.
Yep.
I have no idea. I can tell you what they work like. They work like RAM, but I have no idea how RAM works. So that doesn't
Yeah.
really
So if you wanted to get a 500 gig solid state drive, you'd spend $150. They've gotten so much cheaper. Like I think my 128 was like $300 when I got it 3 years ago. I could get a 250 for $70 on Amazon. Holy cow, man! So maybe I'll upgrade if I still have problems, because that's probably part of it. Because it is old. It's like, but I think the firmware update probably fixed it. So anyway, that's enough with the Computer Gate 2.0. I know everyone hates me talking about it, but hopefully it'll never happen again, or I'll kill myself.
Well, now you've jinxed it. So
Well, I just I can't handle any more Computer Gate problems. Matt, what have you been doing?
do we want to keep doing cookie clicker update? or is
Yeah.
that played out and boring?
It's
now?
really funny. Do
Okay.
the cookie song.
C is for cookie, that's good enough for me.
It's time for your cookie clicker update. I've ascended in the past week.
Okay.
So now I'm back up to 7 quadrillion cookies baked this ascension. I'm trying to grow this cookie dragon. It's slow going. You got to buy 100 of each building, and then you sacrifice them, and that gets your dragon up to the next level. So
Yeah.
I'm working on getting 100 wizard towers next.
Okay.
But in the past week, I've gotten at least one of each building, and yeah, I've gotten up to 7 quadrillion cookies. So it's going a lot faster this time.
Well, that's good. Yeah, that's how it
A
works.
lot of heavenly chip upgrades that do
Yeah.
various things.
I have nothing because I deleted all of my stuff when I reinstalled Windows.
So you're
cookie-
saying I'm ahead.
No, actually, because now that we're talking about it, I'm going to go into my
Nope.
the
I'm-
save file that I put in because you can save it to a file. Let me just get the most recent one of those. Bam, open. There we are. I am at 153 trillion cookies in my bank. Oh, this is old.
I
Yeah,
forgot.
it is.
I didn't save for a while.
I forgot about clicker games, so I'm actually I haven't played Trimps in 5 days, so I'm starting that up again.
Yeah, I know. Let's not play these while we're going.
Trimps isn't doing much. I don't have to do much
Oh,
with
you know
it.
what? It's because I know why. Because I'm looking at an old save. Because it I changed my name in it, and it was the old name. There we are. There's my good save. There we are. I am making 2.775 sextillion cookies baked all time.
I've been playing this game for the past 940 hours.
I have
fuck am I
2,171 hours. Yeah, I don't know. Is it time to stop? I don't think so. I'm gonna keep clicking now. I'm gonna click a lot right now.
I'm at
getting
least
ahead
two. I'm at least 2.5 weeks cookie free.
Lifetime thing.
Okay, so
Click that dopamine button. Click it.
So I
guys,
kind of stopped
I
playing
don't
it
want to
because
freak you out, but there's 3 people watching right now.
oh shit. I used to actually play Cookie Clicker and like leave my computer on overnight for like a long time.
That's what I've been doing.
I've done.
And now I have the upgrade where like
Yeah.
it keeps going if you leave.
Yeah.
So if I accidentally close it, just keeps rocking.
I know. I realized that I was leaving my computer on running to cook cookies far too much, and I couldn't imagine how much power I was using to like keep my PC running
To cook clickies.
to cook clickies.
That's what you said.
Yeah.
Oh shit! You're calling me out on my own bullshit.
Too stoned to do this.
Exactly. I wish I had that excuse.
Smoke weed every day.
God, now you got the bumpers.
There it is.
I was looking up. By the way, I posted that a link to that product in the show notes.
Nice.
Yeah, I see it.
We'll put it, is that
Okay.
is that an affiliate link?
No, I don't know how to do that. You're the one that's in charge of money.
I'll figure it out.
You're the
I'll figure it out. Yeah, Patreon update.
What? What happened on Patreon?
Nothing.
Oh,
Nothing.
The same people are donating that have been.
Well, they introduced the Patreon Heroes program, so you can flag
Oh yeah, good.
everyone's Patreon pages.
No, we're getting $10 a month from our patrons. That's awesome. I will continue to do the science corner in lieu of the Adam's anime corner, which he would not do because he's basically a dead person now. But yes, so
Well, you know, it's hard to keep track of our recording times because we're always
yeah, it's
changing it
true.
around.
I mean, every week it's a different night, different time.
every week it's a different Thursday at 9 o'clock.
To be fair to Adam Ham, Thursday night is basically his Friday night because he has Fridays and Saturdays off. So it's probably better if we didn't record Thursday nights, but he's probably too nice to tell us this. So
Yeah.
maybe
Well,
we
I
should
don't
ask
want
him
to
if-
Friday night.
No, but I mean, maybe it'll work better Wednesday nights, you know. Because I have those free as well. And I don't know if you guys do, but
I can make whatever work.
yeah, basically. So I don't know. We can figure it out. Adam's still living. He's alive. I talked to him today. So that's your weekly Adam update. You got a bumper for that one?
I'm too stoned to do this.
All right. That's so good.
How internet famous we're making him.
That
All right.
found audio is so good.
As someone,
we can't say where that came from.
No, but
Oh,
it's just
okay.
a found piece.
I was gonna ask because I had no clue where that came from.
No.
I'll tell you off air.
Yeah,
Okay.
Matt came across this recording and found it, and is sharing it with the world. Let's see. Okay, Matt, TJ. I see an interesting note here. What's that first line on the notes there?
Oh yeah. Well, I say we, because I'm using the royal we here.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, my wife just destroyed her iPhone 6s.
Okay. Why would she do that?
Well, it was basically she was bringing the kids in, and she was trying to carry a bunch of stuff because they're lazy and they don't want to bring anything in. She was holding the phone under her arm, and she drops it on the gravel. Now she has a life-proof case, so she has one of the best cases out there. But it happened to impact at just the right angle to have shatter the screen, like in the upper right part of the screen, and then also get a second hit on the bottom and completely destroy the home button.
My God.
Yes.
It's like
It's
one
a
in
good
a
thing they're
million.
getting rid of that thing.
I mean, even like it was usable afterwards. It was still able to get into it, still to do whatever you need to do other than push the home button. But through the life-proof case, the shards of glass, you could feel them even though they weren't getting in your fingers. They felt like they were cutting you. So fortunately, so this happened 2 nights ago. Last night, 2 nights ago. Yeah, it happened 2 nights ago. In a day and a half, since we have the insurance on our thing, we went to Sprint. Since it was more than just the well, actually they don't even do screen replacements there, so we had to do an insurance claim. We did the insurance claim, and she's already got a new phone and she's using it today.
That is the nice thing about phone insurance. I say that it's a ripoff because it is. They charge you way too much for it. But if your phone does break and you have it, you get a new one like immediately.
Yeah, we're paying $11 a month, so that's not too bad. And then it was a new phone replacement, but it was a deductible on there because iPhone 6s are still expensive. Yeah. So it was a $200 deductible, but it's still better than $700 buying it brand new.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, like, I always think phone insurance is a scam because I've actually never broken a phone, and if I were to, I would just go without until my contract was up. Honestly.
Yeah, I've cracked screens, but it's always been after I've had the phone for several years.
But I mean, like, my renter's insurance, $10,000, $500 deductible is like $6 a month.
Yeah,
like $11 for a phone, or whatever.
I
probably
need to
all
get
of your
some of
phones.
that.
It's still just kind of like, man, they just gouge you because they know they can. But then again, like you said, TJ, there's a case where I'm glad we had it because it worked out.
Mm-hmm.
What can you do?
Well, how does it work if you buy like Apple Care? Because like people tell me to buy it like on eBay after the fact or whatever. You can just apply it to your device.
So I did Apple Care with my iPhone 4 way back when. It's just a one-time super expensive purchase. It's $100 for the year. Well, I guess it depends on the phone, but it was for my iPhone 4 at the time. And it's just straight up replacement. I don't think there's a is there a deductible on that? I don't know.
I think Apple Care may be just here's a new phone.
Yep. That sounds about right.
I don't know anything about Apple Care though because I have no Apple products.
I think that's where they get all their refurbs from. They'll repair it and sell it again.
It is straight up $100 for a year, but I don't know if that's a renewable thing where you can get it for another year after the fact.
Let's see, this is 80. Or maybe this is an old article. Maybe it's more now.
Mm-hmm.
But what? Oh, Apple Care Plus. What does that mean? There's two of them.
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Apple Care Plus probably gets you.
With the check.
if I had to guess, AppleCare Plus probably just gets you more iCloud storage as
Yeah.
well.
I see. Yeah, you get a 1-year hardware warranty.
Okay. Fair enough.
So I bought a new phone.
Okay.
Um, and I switched over to like you don't buy phones anymore, I guess. You just
Yeah.
pay for it monthly.
Yeah. Do you have a phone lease or do you have the payment plan?
Yeah, is it easy pay or lease?
I have a payment plan, but if I pay off at least half of the phone, like it's set up so that it takes 2 years to completely pay it off.
Yep.
If I pay it off at least halfway, then I can upgrade to the next one for free, or like
Okay.
just upgrade to that one and then just start
so
paying off.
you can get the one with the headphone jack in it
when
when they introduce it as a brand new feature next year. Samsung did the same thing with the
Yeah.
6. They released the 6 with the delightful feature of no SD card slot or removable battery, and then the 7 came out and they were like, yeah, we put those back in.
yeah.
So, you know,
I don't see them going back from this decision. I don't think Apple says is willing to.
well, what
do
they're
that
going to
kind
do
of
is
stuff.
they're going to be like, hey, maybe you should just make headphones that have a Thunderbolt instead of that, like those abominations that connect to nothing but
Yeah.
iPhones.
A Thunderbolt?
Yeah, it just has a Thunderbolt connector at the bottom of your headphones. That would be nonsense. But, you know, it's the future. Courageous.
So, Matt, I am a little bit jealous. You are getting. It seems like you're getting the Plus because I love big
Yeah,
phones.
I'm getting the Plus. I am a little bit afraid of it because I have small hands, so like
Yeah.
it's gonna be a 2-hand phone.
It's like
I
a-
don't have it yet because I bought it online and it's not gonna ship for a while.
It's like
Yeah.
holding a tablet.
I'm
Yeah,
tempted to get
that's what it's
the
gonna be like for me.
I'm tempted to get the Note the next time around. Get the big phone.
And I wanted
Tell you
to.
what, I'm gonna play the shit
But
out
ex-
of that
I
Mario
heard
Run
exploded.
game though.
The what?
The Note explodes.
Oh
right?
yeah, no.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm gonna get the non-exploding version. Early adopters get the exploding version. That's come on. You don't want to be an early adopter.
Just wait until the next one where they reintroduce the explosion feature.
Yeah, well, I look forward to it. Anyway, let's see here. Okay, so we did the phone explosion, and you got it back so quick. Well, let me
Yep.
talk about.
Oh wait,
a
here's
game.
my phone explosion bumper.
Thank you. Do you want to hear about a TV show I watched? A YouTube series I started watching? A movie I watched? Or a game I played?
Let's do the YouTube series because it ties to what we were talking about last time.
Does it?
Yeah,
How's-
you got
oh,
into
kinda.
this because of that Beekman video.
Yeah, so I did get onto this because Aaron, our listener, had linked that. And have you ever watched Captain Disillusion? Anyone?
Just the
Just
one that we got linked.
video.
Just the one that we linked. All right, so that guy is awesome. I fucking love that series. I've watched so many of them now because basically he just. I don't know anything about the guy because I haven't done any Wikipediaing. I only know him as his YouTube personality, as this weird robo man. But the idea is he debunks YouTube videos, basically. Like, you know,
Yeah,
here's
and
a video.
specifically, he's like an expert in spotting special effects and
Yes.
composite shots and stuff.
From the way he talks, it sounds like that his day job might still be or was at one point as an effects artist. So he knows all the camera techniques and everything, and he basically does like step by step, like super well illustrated. Like these videos that he does are so high in quality, like just so like well produced that it's like this is like an actual like, you know, like when they had Beekman on, it was like this feels like an actual television show. It's so well produced. And yeah, because they'll just be like, all right, here's a video that this stupid channel did. If you watch, you know, they had all these like cool like pranks and stuff they were doing, and then nobody was watching their channel, so they made up this video where this ridiculous thing happens, and guess what, it was fake. And then he goes into like, you know, how it's very clear, you can see they digitally removed this and like removed the strings, and it's like, that is awesome. Like, Oh, it's so cool. Like seeing like someone debunking hoaxes, basically. Like, I don't know. It's really cool because it gets way into like visual effects and kind of how you can like it. It isn't just like, oh, this is dumb. It's like, no, here's how you could recreate that and how awesome like digital effects can be used to do really cool things, basically. And this video is fake because it's just effects, but it's still cool. Like, but it's not.
So it's like
whatever.
it's a combination debunking and like how to special
Yes,
effects.
exactly. It like debunks
That's
things
cool.
and then shows you that. Or if there's like optical illusions, he'll like be like, all right, you can tell it's an illusion because of these clues here with the way that the light's bouncing off this, and you're just like, whoa, like shit, man, everything's fake, which is the way I think of the world as a scientist. I don't believe anything until I have the evidence. So it's
What?
really neat.
He was born in the USSR. I'm looking at his Wikipedia page.
Okay, he has a really interesting ASMR trigger voice. It's very quiet, He's like, "Hello, I'm Captain Disillusion."
His real name is Alan Melikdejanian.
Wow,
So, Russian.
Latvian,
Yeah.
South Florida. He makes. Wow, he's cool. He was born in the '80s. Man, I should have him on. We should try
Yeah.
and talk to him.
Yeah.
I was about to say, why not? But he's pretty cool. It's kind of weird. He has that YouTube thing where like all of his old videos have like where the video's smaller than the actual full frame. I think he did that
Yeah.
because that's a way to get around copyright strikes. So I have to imagine people were copyright striking his videos because they had clips in them from things that he was debunking.
Probably.
I don't know though. That's crazy. Anyway, he's pretty cool. I guess he's got a website, filmnet.com, and then he just kept Disillusion on YouTube.
Yeah, I think his day job is just VFX and independent filmmaking.
Yeah, cool. I love it.
So I'm gonna steal his life.
Yeah, this guy's awesome. So yeah, I'll try and I don't know how to get a hold of him. There's a website. I bet the videos are on his website.
What we need to do is we need to make a really convincing hoax
Yeah.
video. Of
Okay,
something.
what's our hoax video?
The Beast of Bray Road.
The Beast of Bray Road. Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Adam will dress up. Actually, he doesn't have to do much. Have you seen his beard when he's got it all the way?
Yeah.
He could just run around dressed up as Adam and then
Yeah.
go.
And the Beast doesn't really harm people, so he doesn't have to like be active. He can just kind of wander around.
Yeah. But he also has a Patreon, so he's one of those guys. He has significantly more patrons and money than we do.
I find that hard to believe.
Yeah. So he's pretty cool though. I like this guy a lot. So I don't know. That's all. Yeah, it would be so easy though to do a chat though with YouTube Live because literally all we would need to do is just invite someone from Google Plus or a Gmail link, and then as long as they can do the Hangouts, you
Yep.
got it. It's easy. Or I could figure out how to record over Skype.
or some other method.
Yeah. Any method. All right, but enough of that. Yes. So I love that series. It's really cool. I also started watching another YouTube series called Ants Canada, and it's about having ant farms. That's it. I went into a deep YouTube hole watching ant farm setup and videos and ant care guides. How to catch queen ants. Make your own ant farm. I don't know.
I mean, I've just been watching video game theory videos from Not Game Theory.
See, there you go. That's ants. Ants are cool. I want to get a carpenter ant colony. That's what I want. You know what's crazy about carpenter ants? This is
That
this
they
is
don't build shit.
Science Corner Mini. Well, they don't eat wood as people think they do. They just carve wood out to make their like layers. But Carpenter ants are cool because they take forever to grow. So, like, if you were to catch a queen carpenter ant sometime in the summer, by the time that they hibernate in, like, November, she'll have laid maybe a couple eggs and might have 1 or 2 workers. And then the next year, by the next November, like a year and a half from when you caught her, she might have 20 workers. Like, they just are really slow growing because they're really huge ants. So they just take a long time to, like, grow, which I think is really cool. And so it's like, by year 3, you'll have your colony started. Like, holy shit. That's insane. You have to keep them in a little test tube with, like, water and sugar, with sugar water in it to keep them alive for, like, 2 full years, basically. Yeah, it sounds like fun, huh?
Sounds great.
I love ants. I want ant farm, but I couldn't do it here. It'd probably be against my apartment code to have an ant
Especially
farm.
when they get out and they start eating your
The wood.
walls. I wasn't really paying attention to the part where you said they didn't eat wood.
Well, they will carve into it to make places to hang out, so they do damage
yeah.
to wood, but they don't eat it to live. They just eat it to make room.
They don't eat it to live. They eat it for fun.
They eat it for fun. They eat wood for fun. Much like my ex-girlfriend. Oh,
Hey, oh, what?
shit. Yeah.
This has been your mini science corner.
Thank you. We've got a real science corner coming up later that's even cooler. So, but that's it for that. Matt, what are your apps?
Which one do you want to hear about?
The oldest
Talk about
one.
the sleep tracking one.
Oh,
Okay, let's talk about the yoga one.
Let's do the other one.
The sleep tracking?
No, let's do yoga.
So I have a... Jesus Christ. Oh, I have to play my bumper.
Okay. That's the
Okay.
bumper? Just that.
So we're gonna talk about Sleep Cycle, the sleep tracking app, because I started using it and I realized my sleep is horrible.
Yeah.
So
Now, wait. Can we talk a little bit about your history though? Didn't you have sleep apnea for a while?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then I got my whole head like carved out.
Yeah, you got surgery to the point where your voice sounds very different.
I don't have tonsils anymore. I don't have a uvula, and they like bored out my sinuses with some sort of auger.
Do you still have adenoids? Or do they get rid of those too?
I don't think so. I doubt it. They pretty much did a They even like cut a bunch of the soft palate out of my roof because it was all like in the way.
In the way.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of extra bullshit. But this is
Sparta.
I'm trying to find. Okay, so it like I don't know how exactly it's tracking me, but it's using the microphone. So I think it's somehow able to determine like between the sound of me being awake breathing and like being asleep breathing, which also means that there's a constantly on microphone in my bedroom, which is a little bit disconcerting.
Yeah, no, but I know how these work. There's like so many different ones that have like completely different mechanisms of how they do it. Like, I think I have one that just goes automatically.
So last night, like it'll show you a chart, and like last night I went to sleep. I pretty much stayed in deep sleep until I woke up. The night before that, apparently I woke up in the middle of the night and I don't remember it. And then Monday night I had been drinking, and you can see that it really fucks up your sleep because it's like I don't wake up, but it's not going into the deep side of the sleep chart. So that's interesting.
And it can
Also,
tell.
I only got like 5 hours that night.
Does it say like how it can tell that you're in deep sleep? Like what is the mechanisms that cause it to say that? Like, is it just a prolonged period without any noise, or?
I don't know.
Yeah, because I always think that's neat. I know that Fitbit trackers that you can wear do sleep tracking, and you know they have enough battery to last a long time, so you can sleep with them on. And a lot of people that can track like how much you're moving because it's on your hand.
Yeah, this has the option to use the accelerometer and to have it on your bed.
Yeah,
but it says that the microphone is more accurate.
Okay.
So then you just set it up so that it's on your nightstand and the microphone is facing you.
Okay, so it can hear you. So obviously you
Yeah.
pick up the ruffling from you moving around, or
It must be. It must be like a combination of movement and like
Breathing
breath noise. Yeah,
Right.
like it must be able to tell like the oh wait, hold on. The microphone is used to analyze it. Yeah, it analyzes movement, so it must just be ruffling,
Mark ruffling,
ruffling.
Mark ruffaloing.
Ruffalo, 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 Ruffalo.
Oh God.
So I move around a lot when I try to sleep after a night of too many drinks. That's interesting.
Yeah, it is because you feel like you get a deep sleep if you've been drinking because you
Yeah,
just kind of conk out, but
you're like, yeah, it makes me
clearly
pass out, but it's obviously not restorative.
no, clearly, yeah. That's always really interesting, like how sleep science like that works. I actually read an article about how like sleep technology is like been a huge boom industry, like from like Casper mattresses and like all the like mail in the box mattresses, and people like spending more money on mattresses than they used to because they're replacing mattresses more often, basically, because these new ones are available. Or like there's pillows that can like have speakers in them, but they also do the sleep tracking, like Bluetooth. It's crazy.
So I should also mention that in addition to the tracking, I think after it gets like a week's worth of data, then you set a half hour time period for you to
Uh-huh.
wake up during, and it'll like automatically choose when you're at your shallowest like
Ah,
sleepness.
so it can
And
tell.
yeah, and it'll like it has this alarm that starts off really quiet and like slowly gets louder and louder and louder, so you're not just like hit with an air horn when you're in your
Yeah,
deepest part of sleep.
I actually have. This is an Android app. I don't know if there's an iPhone equivalent, but the wake up app that I use is called Lifetime Alarm Clock. And you can set up like different alarm types, but it does the same thing, where it'll be really quiet and then like slowly ramp up. And it actually has like a pre-alarm that goes off that's like really really quiet, like music that plays. So like that usually is what wakes me up at first, and then when the real alarm goes off, like I'm like already at a lighter point in sleep. So it actually is a good gradual way to wake up. I think that's way better for you.
Yeah.
So that's
My
pretty cool.
method before this was I set an alarm at 7 and 7:10,
Yeah.
7:15,
Oh, I know that
7:20,
game.
7:25,
I know that game.
You
Yeah,
don't
I
have
and
still
to
set
set
usually
the
like
alarms.
by 7:30.
You don't
What's
have to
that?
set the. You don't have to set the alarms. Just keep hitting snooze.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I was always afraid that that wouldn't work. Like there were times where I would turn the alarm off in my sleep.
Yeah, I've done
Oh,
that
I've
before.
never done that. Now, I think I may have talked about this on the podcast once before, but hey, we're at it. Have you ever had sleep paralysis?
No.
I know of it, but I've not.
Yeah, so sleep paralysis is basically when your eyes wake up, but your body's still in REM sleep. And it feels like you're paralyzed. I totally have had this happen to me once.
Did you have this sense of a presence in your room?
No, I just remember. Yeah, it was very frightening. Let's see here. Yeah, the classic painting from who was it? John Henry Facili of a woman with like a gremlin on her chest, basically. This goes way back. But it's just basically where your eyes wake up, but your body's still asleep. So, like the way that your brain works when you're sleeping is your brain paralyzes your body, because when it's in REM sleep, it needs to have that, and then when you wake up, you get out of the REM sleep and you can move, basically. And so what happens is when you have sleep paralysis, your like senses wake up, but your like deep sleep hasn't woken up yet, and it's totally something that is completely not indicative of any sort of disease. Basically, people are just like, yeah, most people that get this, it just happens to them. And I guess it happens with people who have narcolepsy or sleep apnea. I don't have either of those that I know of. I snore, so maybe I have sleep apnea, but it's not. I don't. It doesn't affect my life. I get restful sleep. But I remember it happening vividly because it was just like I could see half of the alarm clock, and I thought it was a dream, but it was because my
But you
face was
couldn't
in the
like turn your
pillow.
head.
Yeah, my face was in the
man.
pillow, so I could just see through one eye, like half cut off by pillow, the alarm clock, and I was like, this is weird. I can't move. And then I started getting really kind of anxious about it, and then I was just like, "Oh wait, I've read about this. This totally happens." And then so I was like, "This is happening to me right now," and I totally just kind of just I guess closed my eyes, or just stopped, I guess, looking, and went back to sleep and woke up normally, and I was like, that was weird.
I mean, closing your eyes will definitely get the cognitive dissonance away.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. So a lot of people say,
Have you ever had a lucid dream?
once or twice? Those are pretty rare. I want to do,
I
I want to
can't.
do one of those things.
I think I did one once accidentally. But whenever I tried to like keep a dream journal and like work up that skill, it never worked for me.
Yeah.
I mean, for me,
I'd
you
like
know,
to pick it up.
for me, my consciousness does succumb to the world my brain decides to throw it into.
Yeah. I think, yeah. So I guess I'm reading more about sleep paralysis, and it either happens at the start or the end. So it's like when you're transitioning in or out of REM sleep, basically. It can happen to anyone, young adults, and people with mental illness. Oh, good. I'm good.
You should look up exploding head syndrome.
No, I don't want to hear about that. I don't want to know anything about that.
It's just when some people, when they're falling asleep, they'll have like this massively loud noise that seems to go off in their head.
Yeah. That's so anyway, yeah, sleep paralysis is totally not, it's scary, but it's not dangerous or anything.
Well, exploding head syndrome could be another name for just having a wet dream.
That took me a second.
Yeah, I can't keep it that heavy that long.
So what is exploding head syndrome? Oh fuck.
There are heads do not actually explode, so don't look on Live Leak.
Okay, exploding head live leak. Searching now.
I want to search exploding
A
heads.
benign condition in which a person hears loud imagined noises such as a bomb exploding, a gunshot, or a cymbal crash when falling asleep or waking up.
Dude, this totally has had to happen to me.
I'm gonna look for that on Urban Dictionary
That's
just to see what
totally
they say.
happened to me. No way. Like it's like sounds like there's like a loud like
Yeah.
clang. Oh man, not like head will burst open loud, but like, and there's clearly not any noise. So, well, I guess it's just kind of one of those things that your body does weird shit.
I used to occasionally think that I heard someone yelling my name as I was like falling asleep. It had to be like if I was really exhausted
Yeah,
and like just like fighting falling asleep, that kind of like half consciousness thing.
yeah. Well, auditory hallucinations are really common. Like because I forget what it is. It is something about the way that it's because your ears are so close to your brain that it's really easy for the hallucinations to exist because your perception of sound happens something to do with that. I don't. It's not my science corner, so I don't have it researched. But it is totally not. If you're hearing voices, that's different. That are telling you to do things.
It depends if they're telling you to do stuff.
Yeah, yeah. If you're hearing loud noises or like you thought you heard someone say your name, that's probably just an auditory hallucination. Pretty common stuff.
This is sad because I did search it up on Urban Dictionary and
Okay.
it's exactly regular exploding head syndrome.
Well, I think we can edit that. We can use the power of the Byte Army
Why?
Hashtag Biteling Army.
to make it
Hashtag Battling Army.
to dirty up that definition.
Matt, do you have auditory hallucinations common?
Yeah.
Because
Like
anxiety
whenever I'm in a place where there's a lot of
disorders.
white noise or something,
Hmm.
I'll always think someone's saying my name. Because like when you have a like one syllable name that's heavy on the consonants, like every random sound sounds like that.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's like
Yeah,
Matt, Matt, Matt.
yeah, for sure. Like,
Mhm.
supposedly, anxiety can cause auditory hallucinations, like simple ones. I guess that's the difference
Yeah.
between schizophrenia.
That
Simple is
makes
like
sense. 'Cause I wonder,
beeping
like,
or a quick noise or a pop or an unclear. Like, did someone just say my name? Like, what was that?
yeah, because I haven't noticed it recently. So I wonder if
Mm.
being back on the medication did something.
Yeah,
I wonder if it's just like your brain is like hyperactive trying to make sense of the random noise that's happening,
yeah. I mean, that could be
look
it.
for
Honestly,
patterns and stuff.
yeah, because like it's kind of interesting to think about how crazy the human body is because we're basically walking pharmacies. When you think about
Yeah.
how pharmaceuticals work, is they just basically not all of them, but many of them are just used to modify the way that your body is able to receive its own chemicals inside itself. Like, and so like you can imagine anything could happen in your body with the amount of crazy shit that our bodies can do. So yeah, weird shit like that's always freaky. But I had a doctor that told me this back when I had anxiety issues, and she was just like, you know what? Sometimes just weird stuff happens to your body, and you need to not
Mhm.
think it's bad. You need to tell yourself, don't have a panic attack right now because you're not. It's just you feel weird because sometimes people feel weird. There's no way to explain it. Like you're right. Good advice.
Yeah, sometimes you just kind of have to lean into it.
Yep.
All right, this is happening. Let's just roll with this for
Let's
a
roll
while
with the
and then go away
punches.
eventually.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's another mini science corner for you. TJ, what do you got?
I got things.
Yeah, you do. You got Xbox One.
Yeah. So first of all,
Exponed.
they just keep tossing in the backwards compatibility, and even though I'm not super of a big Call of Duty player, now a third Call of Duty is for 360 is playable on Xbox One. First of all, do you guys know which Call of Duties were already backwards
Nope.
compatible?
It's Call of Wait, let me
No.
guess.
Okay.
Call of Duty 2
Yes.
and Call of Duty Black Ops.
Yes.
Really? Did
Call
I
of
just guess that?
Yes.
Extreme
Those are the two that
Booty
were
Duty.
backwards.
No way.
The first backwards compatible Call of Duties.
I just guessed that. I want to tell you why I guessed that. I said, well, Infinity Ward is not going to put out Modern Warfare or Modern Warfare 2 because those are too popular and they could remake those and get money.
They're
Call of
already
Duty-
remaking the first one.
Exactly. Call of
So.
Duty 2 is old, so that's probably whatever. Nobody cares about that game. We'll have that backwards. And then Black Ops is like, nobody played the first Black Ops. Everyone's interested in the other one, so we'll just put one of the Black Ops games on there.
A lot of people have been going back to Black Ops before it became backwards compatible, and that was the first.
I played through that game.
That was the first Call of Duty to go backwards compatible. Then they added 2, and then just today they added another Call of Duty. Which one's the third one?
Is it World at War?
No.
Oh shit!
A lot of people are hoping for that.
Let me think. You know what? I have all of those backwards compatible on my computer.
Yep.
Was it? I don't know. Modern Warfare 3.
No.
Okay. Which one?
Man,
Man, you don't know Call of Duties.
I know Call of Duty. Call of Duty, Black Ops. Did we say that one already?
Yeah,
You
that
did.
one's already available.
Ghost Protocol.
Close enough.
Ghosts?
No. Because Ghost you could only play on Xbox One.
Yeah, you're right.
Call of Duty Go.
Call of Duty 3. They just went old again.
Wait, what? Call of Duty 3? I've never even played that one because I heard it wasn't good.
Call of Duty 3 is backwards compatible now.
Call of Duty 3 is not even available on Steam.
Is it not?
No, that's an old game.
It is.
That was on PlayStation 2, I think.
Yeah, because they did Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1 for PS2, and then they still did Call of Duty 3 for PS2.
Yeah, it was like both consoles it was available on.
Yep.
Shit, man.
There
Like,
are
that's impossible to find because you like look up Call of Duty 3 and you get Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is like the first thing that comes up.
Black Ops 3, and then Modern Warfare 3, and then
Yeah, nobody played Call of Duty 3. Yeah, shit,
But,
awesome. That today.
today, yes.
Yeah.
There are rumors kind of stirring around saying that they are trying to get Black Ops 2 working, but they don't want to do it until it's fully ready. I don't believe it until it's actually backwards compatible, but that's just me.
Man, I want to play Call of Duty 3 now.
I mean, the big thing is I'm mostly just waiting for or not waiting for, but in terms of my backwards compatible stuff, I've been playing a lot of the things that were just Xbox Arcade only.
Okay.
So I've been playing, Battle Block Theater is backwards compatible. Castle Crashers is backwards compatible,
Oh, that
even though
game
they
is so good.
released an HD version with that. A Soul Calibur 2 Online HD for 360. That one's backwards compatible.
Yeah.
Bejeweled 3, Peggle's backwards compatible.
I have a lot of those. I kind of want to get an Xbox One just because of this.
Mhm.
You know, because I have so much Xbox library that would be backwards compatible that.
And actually, more importantly, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. That one's backwards compatible.
I have that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
How much is it? What's the Scorpio situation?
Scorpio
When's that coming out?
holiday next year.
Holiday next year.
Yeah.
So that means I should just get an S.
Xbox One S. I mean, if you got a 4K TV, yeah, it's a 4K Blu-ray player. It plays all the Xbox One games, and it's smaller.
Oh, but I could probably get a regular Xbox One for cheap then.
$220 at GameStop.
Because I don't have a 4K TV, so
Yeah.
I don't need it.
No, you don't need it at all.
Oh, let me check that out because I bet I can get. Oh, look at this. The game bundle that came with Forza 6, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Gears of War Ultimate, and
You get one of the 4. You have to choose one of them digital.
Choose one.
Yes, to choose one.
Bullshit. $250 new though at everywhere. So damn, that's
At everywhere. That's GameStop too. And if we still have the old Gears of War Ultimate Edition bundles,
yeah.
you actually get Gears of War digital in the box and choose one of the other 3.
Oh, it's still all choose, huh?
Yeah.
Oh no, the Xbox One 1 terabyte. That's the one.
One terabyte came with a bunch. Yes.
Yeah, that one's $300 at Target right now, and that has Gears of War, the remaster, Rare Replay, which is one of the games I would
Freaking
buy,
awesome.
and Ori and the Blind Forest.
Which actually, that's good too.
I have not played. Oh man, that is not a bad deal.
Ori the Blind Forest is just a Metroidvania style game in a forest.
$300, huh?
Mm-hmm.
God, I almost got the deal. So I almost bought this. Microsoft Store before the S was released had a deal where it was like an Xbox One. I believe it was the 1 terabyte one with the stuff, an extra controller, and an extra game off of the store, and then a year of Xbox Live for like $350.
Holy crap, that's awesome.
I know, and I was like, I wish I was going to do it, except for that the game off the store was like really garbage shit. It was like Just Dance 4, and I was like, fuck this. I don't want that dumb game. Give me a real first-party game, you assholes. And so I didn't get it. and I knew, do I really need another console? You know, like...
If I'm counting correctly, though, if you want different bundles, there are about 7 different Xbox One S bundles available between now and the end of the year.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it would make sense to get the S as well because it's just smaller.
Smaller. If your TV has high dynamic range, it does support that.
Yeah, I don't got any of that shit.
But yeah, Xbox One S bundle started at $300. The one that's available now comes with a digital download of the Halo Master Chief Collection. That's Halos 1 through 4, and then comes with a physical copy of Halo 5.
Yeah. Oh man, I'll figure it out. Yeah, there's a lot of bundles on the Microsoft Store. I'm tempted, man.
You should have got that bundle you were talking about for $300. GameStop, after the fact that those didn't sell, rebundled those, adding Halo 5 to it for the same price.
There's like so many amazing bundles for people to get Xbox Ones because nobody bought them. Oh, that's. Oh man, I got the one I'm gonna buy right now. Oh, they're out of stock. The Halo 5 Guardians Edition Special Xbox One that is
Oh, that was a gorgeous system.
the Halo colors on it.
Yes.
was $330, but they're sold out now. Fuck, that would have been a deal. Because that thing is like sick as hell looking. I get the Elite bundle. That's out of stock. That's the Xbox Elite controller bundle.
I have the Elite controller.
It's good.
It's good. I don't play a lot of first-person shooters, so I don't get a lot out of the cool Elite stuff other than replaceable joysticks, replaceable D-pads, trigger locks. You can add 4 paddles to the back that you can customize those. Switch between 2 settings on the fly with a little switch. It's a thing.
Okay.
It's not my thing, but definitely people get a lot out of it. Because that controller by itself is $150.
I mean, it's tough to not buy the this Xbox One S though deal because it's $300 for the Halo one that has 5 and Master Chief Collection.
Yep.
For $300, like it's the nicer one. I guess I get the Battlefield 1 bundle for $300.
Yep. Well, there's two different Battlefield 1 bundles because the one you're seeing is probably just the one that comes with the game, comes out on the 21st of October.
Yeah.
There's also
there's like a weird special Xbox version, right?
There's a 1 terabyte green system that comes out the Friday before the game launches.
That's the one I'd want.
Yeah.
Well, that's not even that bad. It's only $350. It's only $50 extra.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it looks awesome. God damn. I don't have money to spend on this shit.
There's also a GameStop exclusive Baby Blue one coming out with Gears of War. There's also the special Gears of War edition system, which looks awesome. And now that I can actually talk about this, it's just the Minecraft bundle. It's a 500 gigabyte system with Minecraft.
Yeah, I see the Minecraft bundle.
That one's gonna sell this holiday because people buy it for the kids.
People like the Minecrafts.
Mm-hmm.
Matt, do you play the Minecrafts?
No, but I've been meaning to because if I buy Minecraft, then I can install Vivecraft and do it in virtual reality.
Okay.
That sounds cool.
Oh, yeah.
But you just buy it on the Microsoft Store, and then Vivecraft is just kind of like a container that adapts the controls to the Vive stuff. So while you guys were talking about old Call of Duty games, I installed Battlefield 1942.
Nice.
So that's
I've been wanting to play it.
I need to. I have my discs for that here.
you don't even look. I don't know if this is legal.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's just because they don't care anymore because it's old enough. But 1942mods.com has
Just the game.
the installer and all of the 2 expansions.
Wait, there are 3, right?
I don't know.
What's the name of this website?
It's got
right
Road
now?
to Rome and
What is it?
Secret Weapons of World War II.
Okay, what was the website?
1942, like just the numbers, mods.com.
Wow, I need to download this now because I played so much of Battlefield 1942.
All right.
Like,
I was like,
back in the
that's why I
day.
was sitting here giggling, like I'm going down a memory hole.
Oh my god, man. Oh, can we play that together?
Yeah, we can have a Battlefield 1942 tournament.
But tournament, I don't know. Battlefield 1942 expansions. I thought there were 3. Man, I thought there were 3. I guess there were only 2. There's Road to Rome. I remember that one. Why are we doing this? What are we talking about on this podcast?
Nothing at all.
I know, this is a podcast about nothing. I've been watching Seinfeld. It's a good show.
I ran into a problem running it. It tries to install Direct Play, and then it runs into an error for that. But I'm sure that people have a way around that.
Yeah, they must because they have a whole community about this. So, yeah, because they have a ton of mods for that game. Downloads 1942. I played
Welcome
so
to
much of this game.
2002.
Like, and I didn't even play it online because I had
When they
dial-up.
had the demo, I just played that one demo level for like over and over and over for months.
It was such a huge like just a huge thing. Like no game was this scale, you know. Like Tribes was the only other game I could think of that was like that scale.
Yeah, this is one of the first one I remember seeing like a huge mod community come up around too.
Yeah. I mean, I played so much of. I mean, Road to Rome was amazing. Secret Weapons was really fun. Like, just the maps where you could have, where the Allied would spawn in the like C-130 like plane, and you would just spawn in the plane, and they could jump out anywhere on the battlefield and parachute was just so cool. And it had like the was it Iwo Jima map or whatever it was, the island map. Oh, I played so much of that game, like, in the day. I wish they would do another World War II game, but we're getting wacky World War One this time around.
I
I'm gonna throw
World War One was a lot
link
more
into the
vicious.
doc.
Yeah, but like, none of it works. It doesn't like that at all. It wasn't, you know, like the battlefield is. This is kind of crazy. I don't know. I'm a huge fan of that game though, so I'll have to keep an eye out on that. Matt, you'll have to let us know how that worked for you.
Yeah, I'll work on getting that figured out. But also check out the link that I just threw into the doc.
Okay. I would like to mention that the Microsoft Store still has a get a free game if you buy any bundle off their website. And the free games are Watch Dogs, The Crew, Just Dance 2016, and Just Dance Disney Party 2.
So it's
I love Just Dance Disney Party 2.
So it's well,
It's
the
Ubisoft.
Crew is good. Watch Dogs is not very good, and I don't care about Just Dance Connect games.
I am going to stand behind Watch Dogs all day long. It wasn't a good Grand Theft Auto clone, but it was a decent modern day Assassin's Creed.
I guess. I just wish it would have been better than it was.
It's just dudes annoying. That's all it is. I liked playing I liked doing the hacking. I liked hopping from camera to camera. I liked trying to go stealthy. But what I didn't like was the fact that Aiden Pierce was a whiny brat.
So you're telling me, prospective possible Xbox One owner, that the Xbox One S isn't really any faster than the original Xbox?
Not significantly.
Just
I mean,
minorly, possibly.
Basically.
So if I can get a better bundle deal and I don't have a 4K TV or an HDR TV, there's no real point in doing anything.
I mean, unless you've got a stash of 4K Blu-rays sitting somewhere.
Which I do not. So
then you're fine.
yeah, I don't even have a 4K TV to watch them on, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, all right, it's cool. I'll have to keep an eagle eye out for. I guarantee you there will be probably Black Friday bundles of the non-S versions of people trying to get those out of the store. So
Hang on, let me check what GameStop's got for ship to home. But you guys keep talking.
yeah, you keep. All right, Matt. What do you want to talk about?
I'm installing the
link you
secret
sent
weapons
us.
of World War II. Oh yeah, well that's a YouTube video, so we might have to vamp while you watch it.
Oh
But,
yeah, I
that's
actually
just-
saw this.
Oh, you saw that?
Yes, they made No Man's
a
Sky
guy
but with Doom. It's the Doom engine.
He made it in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, and it looks a lot like what No Man's Sky looked like. Oh, Center of the Universe, spoilers. I haven't gotten that far. I don't want to know what happens. Will I ever play that game again? Maybe not.
Probably not.
Why did I spent $60 on that?
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
Maybe
I
I'll
bought it
buy it
after
when it's on sale for like $20.
I bought it after it came out. But I don't know, people seem to be okay with it. God damn it, Matt. I wasted it.
Did I trigger you?
I'm so hashtag triggered right now. Yeah, I don't know. I want bundles. Xbox Bundle. I don't know. I kind of want to get that Star Wars Battlefront game. Now that it's cheap.
It's worth a play.
I played the beta a bunch, and I was like,
Yeah, I played the beta.
I don't like this very much. But like, I watched some of that the newest mode, which is the trench run like kind of game,
Yeah,
and that looked awesome. Like
that's part of the new Death Star expansion, right?
yeah, the new Death Star expansion looked really cool.
You guys are playing Battlefield 1942 right now.
What?
I'm in Battlefield 1942 right now.
How fast was that download?
It's a really small program.
Okay.
Let's see if I can find a game. Any players online? I don't know. Maybe I need to know like custom servers.
Yeah, maybe you can find him. There's probably people just hacking like fucking crazy though. Let's see
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
If you want to play,
Oh, I'm gonna be a scout.
Star Wars Battlefront doesn't seem like a game to spend money on though at this point though. I heard that they were adding single player though, right? TJ, did you hear this?
Star Wars Battlefront already has single player and
Well, no,
co-op
but, like,
in
skirmishes.
local missions. I
I thought that was being added.
mean, they already have like just here set up a battle and play by yourself. You can do that, but it's I mean, there's no actual campaign. There's no actual story to tie anything together. And they are planning on building something like that when they make another one of this. But there's other Star Wars games are being made in the meantime before an updated Battlefront comes out.
Yeah, the Player Stats Network says that right now the PS4 has 16,000 people playing at this moment. Xbox One is 12,000. Do you want to guess how many people are playing the PC version right now, which is the version I would buy?
2,500.
4.
Less than 2,500.
More than
2,161. Just so around 2,500. That's bad. That's not a big player community for a shooter game with what, 30 on 30 or no, it's 16 on 16 even on PC because they.
How do I select this? How do I select a spawn point?
Matt, we are podcasting. Stop battlefielding.
Okay.
My search to find a GameStop bundle sucked for Xboxes, but I did find if you want just the limited edition Halo 5 console, it is $239.99, 1
Just the
terabyte hard drive,
console?
just the console, refurbished.
Refurb. Well, I'm good. I honestly can't. I just spent $300 on this video card.
Yeah,
I can't. I spent my fun money until maybe there's a crazy Black Friday deal and I got some overtime at work, extra cash.
yeah. I bought my Xbox One a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Pre-owned, still running good. So
I do want to get Rare Replay.
it's awesome.
That's the number one thing I want.
You're not going to play. You won't play all 30 games, but you'll play a great 7.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna play banjo, all the banjos.
Yep.
Diddy Kong Racing is not on there, right?
It's not on there. It's
that's
got
on by-
Nintendo properties on it.
Yeah.
So
I was about to say that's Nintendo.
it does have Perfect Dark and Perfect Dark Zero.
Okay, the
it's
first one of those is good.
Conquer's Bad Fur Day.
I've never played that, but I bet I would love it.
It is worth a play. Battletoads. The original
The game is
Nintendo
really
Battletoads.
bad, but I remember playing it and it was fun.
Oh, it's fine. You can turn on infinite lives. It's a little
There you
switch
go.
you can turn on.
There you
and
go.
And then there's also a thing you can turn on called Rewind, which means at any particular time you could rewind up to 10
Yes.
seconds.
Yeah. Making it so you can play those old games. Yeah.
I beat it with those cheats on.
Crazy. Yeah. All right, I got to talk about a game I played. Where are we at time wise? How far in are we? Are we too far in?
We've
Okay,
been
perfect.
doing this for at least 12 minutes.
Yep, 12 minutes. It's been a long 12 minutes.
At least 12 minutes.
All right, let's talk about RimWorld. So I bought this on Steam. Do you guys heard of RimWorld?
I've heard the name. I don't know what it is.
Is there
it
nothing
sounds
about
dirty.
You don't know anything about the dirty rimming that I'm going to do in this world?
Well, I mean, I did just see, since I was on Urban Dictionary, one of the trending things was tongue punch my fart box.
Okay.
But
so I've been playing Tongue Punch My Fart Box for a while now. No, so this game,
that can't be the episode title. That cannot be.
Yes, it can.
Tongue Punch My Fart Box.
Well, maybe.
I don't think there are technically any swear words.
Yeah,
in
that's
that.
fine. There's nothing. That's just a bunch of fun haha words. Like we can do that. All right, Tongue Punch My Fart Box. Let me write that down. 124, 324. Wait, what episode are we on? 234.
234.
Tongue.
At least 12.
You know, I could do my, and then instead of fart, I could have F star box. And then people think it's even worse than it
That
is.
seems worse. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's-
All right. No, but RimWorld is a sci-fi colony sim driven by an intelligent AI storyteller. It's inspired by Dwarf Fortress and Firefly. And it's kind of a story generator type survival game. Have you played Dwarf Fortress? Anyone? Bueller?
No. Vicariously through your stories.
Exactly.
Just me? Yeah, well, so it is basically a game. It's exactly Dwarf Fortress, but in space. So you have a crew or a group of people that you have either crash land on a planet, or you can do any sort of scenario at the start you want. A group of 4, group of 3, group of 2, single, and you go off into an area on a planet that's pre-generated based on a string that you put in, and you're like, all right, I'm going to make a living here, basically. And crazy stuff happens. I might stream this tomorrow. I might start a new colony and stream it tomorrow. And tomorrow being like 4 days ago for everybody that's not listening live. But this game is awesome, and I love Dwarf Fortress. This isn't anywhere nearly as deep as Dwarf Fortress. Like, when Dwarf Fortress would generate a world, it would generate like thousands of years of history. So you could like go into your game files and find like what happened on the Elf continent's like political spectrum 2,000 game years ago. And it has all that stuff in there because it's just a nonsense like fantasy simulator. RimWorld's not doing that, but it does a lot of cool stuff. And you basically have to survive, and bad things happen to you. You have raiders attack you. You have evil, megafauna. You have your giant, like, cougars that might attack you, or other animals or whatever is around, or boom rats that explode when you kill them. So that's bad. All sorts of cool stuff. And you can find weird stuff on a planet, like old escape pods that are like deactivated that got people in them. I don't know. It's just a crazy game. I want to tell you a story of the first settlement that I have. I wrote a little bit for you guys. The story of Graton. Graton. It was the auto name it gave me. I want to tell you about my my initial starting residence. We had Raphael, an artist/sailor, Aura, a counselor, and these are classes. So like when you create characters to start your thing, it just random rolls characters for you with different stats and abilities. So you'll have like shooting or crafting or mining or all these things, and then they'll have different stats, and then they'll have different affinities to those. So like you could have someone who's really good at shooting, but they're not interested in doing it. So you kind of have to find people that are like to play to their strengths and make a good balanced crew. So Aura is a counselor, so she was basically the talker, the negotiator and everything. She was the get shit done person as well, because Raphael turned out to be an artistic bum and wouldn't do anything. And Tobias is a blacksmith and my miner and other construction worker. And we started off on a planet, built a little, a little city. Or started a city, and this was my first game, so it was really bad. I got a screenshot here that I saved as well. I don't know how to find my own screenshots on Steam. How do I do that? Like, if I go to community,
You usually just save to like the game folder.
No, but I mean, you can usually see them on Steam, right? Like in your, there it is, screenshot 1.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. I found it. I just wanted to get this. All right, so first night we were we were immediately attacked by a drifter named Max. He was quickly incapacitated by rifle fire from Aura. We took him as prisoner. He had sustained pretty bad injuries, and so he had a major infection that kind of took over his right arm and his chest, and he was not doing so hot. And I didn't realize that you could set prisoners' ability to receive medication, so I umped it, and he got healthy. And it took many days, but Aura was able to recruit him to my party. So I had Max, the naked drifter. He was not wearing any clothes, but he joined my motley crew of people. So I was like, all right, I'm running out of food, right? I need to get food. There's a big pack of gazelles, and I saw these gazelles, and I was like, all right, let's hunt the gazelles. And Aura goes up there, shoots him with the rifle, and what do you think happens when she kills a gazelle?
It explodes.
They all turn and attack.
They did. Every single gazelle rampaged my entire village. Like, there was a herd of gazelles busting doors down in this little, outpost, just rampaging around, killing everyone. They killed my pet cat. They just basically murdered everyone, and I had to restart the game. Because they literally, like, everyone was running and trying to get behind locked doors, and they were just, like, gazelles were kicking the doors down and getting in there. Yeah, that didn't go so well, so I was killed. And so I had to restart. The game autosaves every morning, so I just went back and was like, maybe I'll shoot these turkeys instead. And the turkeys do not kill you if you kill one of them. Let's see here. It turned out Max, the naked drifter, was way into animal handling, and so
I bet he is.
yeah, he was. So I actually had him tame a cougar, and after many days, he was able to tame a cougar that started sleeping by his bed at night. So I had a full-size cougar tamed. But another wanderer, Solek, arrived, and he had a club. And he joined my crew immediately. So sometimes you'll have raiders that attack, and you can convert them, or you'll just have like a wanderer or a drifter come. Or sometimes you'll have characters with relationships already when they get pre-gened, and their like loved ones will come out to join them. Like if you had someone that says, oh, they're married, and then like maybe a couple in-game weeks in, their spouse will come out and live with you guys. So it's really cool though, because it's basically like as your population grows, you have more and more things you're trying to sustain by making farms that are successful, fighting off raider camps, leveling up your guys' skills, dealing with traders. It's an awesome game, and just so many fun things can happen, because I have some other ridiculous stories here. After I restarted, I had the Wanderers join. Raiders attacked. They immediately... I had set up a barricade with sandbags and had everyone behind them, but of course, Aura's pet cat, Victoria, decided to... this is a house cat. Chased after the raider, who immediately attacked it, destroying her front right paw before I was able to send everybody else out to kill the raider. And he died. I didn't convert that person. You know, he hurt the cat. He's dead. But she's still a three-legged cat. She healed. She was fine, living her life. And then she was mauled to death by the cougar. Before this was horrible. This was before he had successfully trained the cougar. I don't know. The cat decided to pick a fight with the cougar. It did not go. And before the horrible thing that happened that ended my first colony, Raphael, the artist, made a piece. And I will describe to you the piece of art that he created. This is a small steel sculpture. Shoddy quality. Beauty 3. Flammability 20%. Market value $140. A torso-sized piece of material sculpted into an artistic form. On this carving is a portrayal of Aura Murtor capturing Max Cooper roughly and amateurishly. Aura is spitting into Max's face. The subjects are in front of a cave. While the overall composition is rectangular, the illustration refers to the capturing of Max on 12th the spring, 5500. That was Max, my original prisoner, when he was converted by Aura. I guess she spit in his face enough that he decided to join us. But then summer came and everyone died of heat stroke, because I couldn't figure out how to deal with that. So, it turns out you need to build air conditioners. So I started another colony. But if I were to stream this and throw it on the YouTube channel, I will start a brand new colony and kind of go through how to start up a game, figure it out. It's $30 on Steam. It's an early access. Guys been putting out updates since 2013, so It's pretty cool, I love it. That's my Rim world. Anyone else have anything? We want to do some news before we get to the science corner?
Really quick, I want to ask Matt, did you get a response from Asanko or her people?
Yes.
No. Also, I did not remember until this exact moment that happened. So, I'll check into that.
You did, you did talk about her a lot.
We're gonna get married. We're gonna
Okay.
adopt 1,000 cats. I remember that now.
Yeah. Fair enough. Matt, you want
That's if I. What?
I just finished listening to the episode yesterday, so that's why it's on top of mind.
I stopped listening to it halfway through. I was just cringing too hard.
Ah,
It was a good
I
episode.
listened to the whole thing as I had to edit it. So, no, but we got to talk about news. Matt, your favorite topic.
YouTube is exploding again.
What happened? Let's talk about that.
So they announced this new program, YouTube Heroes, where it's just like a crowdsourced moderation system.
This sounds great.
But everybody just freaked the fuck out.
Yeah. I mean, we all know that the YouTube and the crowd that is on YouTube is the best and people to moderate anything ever.
Especially since there's like this whole culture of like channels that are built entirely around reacting to things.
And like
So
getting people to mass downvote videos and whatnot.
yeah.
Like, it's like, oh, I'm going to react to this video of this stupid person doing this dumb thing. And then, like, the million people that watch them go to that person's video and everyone flags it. And that video's gone, basically.
Yeah. So like
can
these
happen now.
moderators, you move up in levels by doing work on YouTube, and then like it.
What's the work?
It
What's the work,
doesn't-
though, that you do?
So you can flag abusive comments. You can
Okay.
caption videos. But the thing is, like, it's based on per words. So, like, if you caption one decently long video, you can move up to the level where you can start mass, like, reporting stuff.
Yeah, and that's that thing really struck me as odd. Was mass reporting is available? When would you ever need to mass report videos? Like, I don't see, like, you have a video or two
It's
you
like-
find. That just seems like a
And
tool
this
built
isn't even
to
this
be
is
abused.
videos that you don't even watch. Like, you
Yeah.
just the page shows them in a grid,
Yeah.
and you can just report all of them.
It's basically like, I think H3 just did a video about this today, and he likened it to like communist Russia of spy on your neighbors and tell them what's wrong, and we'll give you like favors, basically. You know what I mean? Though it's like literally tattle on everyone else. Like,
We give you extra potato.
yeah, exactly. It's absolutely nonsense. I saw Jim Sterling did an extra Jimquisition just today to talk about it, so I got to imagine that's good.
Feel like it wouldn't be as bad if it
Yeah.
wasn't so easy to like gain a ridiculous amount of power.
Yeah.
Like if you had to work really hard for several months to get to the point where you can start flagging stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I get it.
But
Like,
yeah,
if
there's
you had
already
to
like
caption a lot
4chan
of
communities
videos.
that are like rallying the troops to just cause havoc.
Oh yeah, I mean, you have your MRAs, your other acronyms, your SJWs. You got them all. Every acronym's got its own
KKKs.
clan of
Probably.
people ready to like mass dislike videos, and they're now like gamifying that basically, which
Yeah.
seems dangerous. But I guess we'll see what YouTube does. Maybe they can get it so I can monetize my videos. Because I still
Maybe.
can't,
Probably not, though.
I still can't do that, so still got that going for me, which is nice.
So we should be doing this on mine then.
Yeah, basically. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what we've been saying, TJ.
Yeah, TJ, God.
Are we just saying it or super saying it?
Super saying it.
What are we? Where's Adam? He's the one. He's the one that's into the Super Saiyans. No, but yeah. So I think it's insane. Like absolutely fucking nonsense that they would do that. Like, because
I mean,
the captioning makes sense. Like that's something you should reward. Like people that spend time captioning videos or adding tags in or descriptions so that people can easily more search for videos.
So I 100% see how this thing can be abused, but let me play the patented TJ devil's advocate here for a second.
Okay.
YouTube's methods of moderating videos, well, besides the fact that it's impossible to properly moderate everything that goes up on YouTube.
Yeah.
It is impossible.
Oh yeah.
Any method to be able to at least be able to go through more videos with humans should at least be somewhat better. I mean, yes, there is 100% times the potential for abuse, but you know, maybe in this case, things can get flagged that wouldn't have normally gotten flagged because there are people that are actively taking their time to do it.
There's a lot of unknowns now just because YouTube does shit communication. Like, they didn't say what happens when you flag a video. Does that mean it gets immediately demonetized?
I think it just gets kicked up to be reviewed, I believe.
Yeah, so like, if, I don't know, if they had made more of a deal about, like, the flagging doesn't really do anything until we get eyes on it.
Yeah. If 1,000 people flag this thing and it's just some innocuous video, we're not going to do anything. Or if 1,000 people flag this thing, we'll take a look at it quickly and be like, oh my God, that's horrible. And then we'll take it down. Like, that's what we want, you know.
But that's still, you know, if let's say 1,000 people each individually flag one different video, and you now have 1,000 videos in the queue, and you've got 10 people to look at them, then you kind of
the superheroes that have leveled up enough to get access to learn that YouTube was created by the Thetans of Lord Xenu, and we're just.
I do think there is a potential for essentially a legit moderator system on YouTube that that goes beyond
be like Wikipedia, basically, where it's self-moderating.
Yeah. I think they should have rolled it out slower, though. Like,
yeah, it seems like
they just
giving
had
these tools away
the ability to like report abusive comments and stuff, and then they let that roll for a long enough time so that the only people still doing it were the people that like really were doing it for the right reasons, and then slowly give those people more power.
All right, let me talk you through something really quick, and roll with me for a second as we go through this.
Roll with me.
Because we're going to go back in time about 6 or 7 years.
Way back in the 1980s.
Back when YouTube was actually legitimately sectioned off into sections, like entertainment, media, gaming, movies, TV, it was sectioned off into those things. What about setting it up the way like a Reddit would be set up, where you have global administrators, which are handpicked by staff, and then you have section moderators, which have some tools, but not necessarily global tools to do what they have to do. And then, of course, your communities are going to be somewhat self-moderating, even without the moderators, just through, like even the thumbs up, thumbs down system, that's it's going to get the content out that doesn't need to be there.
The video announcing this did have a massive 250,000 dislikes, so community is very receiving it well. I think the likes was like 2,000. I mean, it was a nonsense dislike to like ratio. And do you want to guess what happened with that video? Comments are disabled, if that makes sense to you. That they're telling people to moderate this, their website. They're telling this is what Ethan Klein had said in his video, but they're telling people, we can't trust you to comment on this video, but we're going to trust you in moderating our entire website. Like, what is that? Like, really? Like, it's just such a, like, come on, YouTube, what are you doing? We'll see. Maybe it won't be bad, though. You know what I mean?
There's a middle ground that could work here.
Yeah, yeah.
But it seems
There
like the way
is.
they have it started may not be the best rollout.
I like Matt's idea, though, the slow rollout. That would really...
Yeah, and I think it's a lot of it's compounded by the fact that YouTube just really sucks at communication. Like they just dropped this video on us out of nowhere, and then it was just very like, this is what is happening. Like we're telling you what's good for you, kind of thing. And the internet doesn't respond well to that kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, man, I'm going to have to become a YouTube hero. Let me just get in on this right now.
Is that like being a Sonic hero?
YouTube hero.
How do you do that?
Stars in his eyes.
See, what I want to do
Heroes.
is join the YouTube heroes, and I've submitted myself to become a hero, guys. I'm becoming a hero. I would like everyone to know. But I want to get up to the point where they let you talk to YouTube staff, like have that connection, and then I'm going to
Just
ask
be
them
like,
why.
dude, what
Hey,
the fuck?
can I get my videos monetized, you assholes? Why? Like, YouTube was not owned by Google when this alleged
You
offense
broke the
occurred.
rules 10 years ago. So
Before
fuck
we
you.
even were owned by this company. Like, come on. Anyway, I'm sure though the way that it works though is I'm sure if my videos started getting thousands of views a day, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, we'll unlock it."
Yeah.
It's not worth it now.
Like, oh, hey, we can
They're
make
not
money
ma-
off of it?
Yeah, they're not making
Awesome.
any money off these, so
So any help from the Biteling army would be greatly appreciated.
yeah, just everyone click my videos 1,000 times. Oh shit!
Wait,
No,
that's how
Don't
you
do
That's how
that.
it's all started.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No,
Just
you've got to
watch the
set up
video.
a rotating VPN so that it keeps switching ISPs, and then you just watch it once, and then you switch to a different country and watch it again.
Yeah.
So you just it travels the world, one
That's right.
watch at a time.
All right, I want to talk about a thing. I gotta get to my science corner, or do we want to save science corner?
I don't
for
want to
next
talk about
week?
that.
Because we're getting on in time here. I don't think we got a lot of time. You know what? I'll save it for next week. I'll bring more evidence. I'll bring more stuff. Is that okay? Science corner
That's
next
fine.
week. All right, because we
Yeah.
got a fun little thing I found. This was on Deadspin today. And I would like to say that this is America's most lewd-sounding town in each state. All right, let's go through it all. All right, let's we got.
I just clicked the link.
All right, let's start at the top of the United States here. Alaska, Mary's Igloo. Okay, I'm sure there's a story behind that name, but we'll never know. Let's get before we get to the lower 48. Let's get to Hawaii as well. Hanawanapupu. Hanawanapupu. Living there. All right. I think my favorite one might be this first one, with Washington State's very own hump tulips. Oregon, Wanker's Corner.
It is Oregon. Yeah.
Yeah, Oregon. California, Rough and Ready. Nevada's Sugar Bunker. Oh, Idaho is pretty good. Dick
Yeah.
Shooter.
That's my favorite.
Montana, Cummertown.
Come on down to Cummertown.
Come on down to Cummertown. Let's see here. Colorado is Goshen Hole, or is that...
I think it's Wyoming.
That's
and
Wyoming.
then Colorado's below
Colorado's
it. Yeah.
below it, yeah. Goshen Hole is Wyoming. Virgin,
Utah.
New Mexico. Right?
Utah.
No, Utah. Wait, what?
This is John Does Geography.
Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah. Well, they don't have the
Utah.
names on. God damn it.
That's
New
where the
Mexico.
Mormons are.
New Mexico, three-way. Or that's Arizona. New Mexico's Blewett. Blewett. Colorado's Lubers, Colorado. We got Kinkler, Texas. Hooker, Oklahoma. Drywood, Kansas. Beaver City, Nebraska. Oh, this is the best one right here. Bone Steel, South Dakota. Bone Steel. Cummings, North Dakota. Keister, Minnesota. Balltown, Iowa. Cooter, Missouri.
Yep.
Wiener, Arkansas. This one's also might be my favorite. Dry Prong, Louisiana. Splunge, Mississippi.
Yep.
Sweet Lips, Tennessee. Big Bone, Kentucky.
I'm just
Booty,
like discovering these as you read them.
Yeah.
'Cause I haven't scanned the whole map yet.
Booty, Illinois. Spread Eagle, Wisconsin. All right, this might be the best one though. Dick.
They can't all be. There's no way Dick is better than Dick Shooter.
Just Dick. Oh, I just like the simplicity. We're just Dick, Michigan. Floyd's Knobs. We've got Ball Play down south in which that one? That's
Alabama.
Alabama. Fuck, I always forget those fuckers. And then
Floyd's Knobs was for listeners. Floyd's Knobs was Indiana.
Thank you, Floyd's Knobs, Indiana. So you can think of your state and what your favorite city name is. We have Butts, Georgia. Mikosuki, Mikosuki, Florida. Sugar Tit, South Carolina, which is fucking insane. Climax, North Carolina. Wait, Short Pump, Virginia, which is pretty good.
And even better.
Yeah. Wait, are you talking about Blue Ball Village, Maryland?
No, I was going to West.
Oh, you're going to West Virginia? Brohard. Ohio is PP Township. And I have heard of this one. I didn't know that there is an Intercourse, Pennsylvania. That's one I had heard of. Swallow Hill, is that Delaware?
Rhode Island?
No,
it's Delaware. Yeah,
that's Delaware down there. Ramtown, New Jersey. Butternuts, New York. Oh, Essex, Connecticut. That's not even that funny. Your Rhode Island city is Woonsocket. Oh, the Massachusetts is Felchville. Bangor, Maine, of course. Effingham. Oh God, which one of these is which?
Yeah. I think New Hampshire's on the left.
Wait, what? Vermont's
on the right. Vermont's on the right, right?
Oh, I don't know, man. Fuck.
Oh,
where am I from? Vermont. Abort. We need to figure it out. Vermont is the left.
Vermont is the left?
Vermont's the left.
Oh, I've been doing it all wrong.
That's okay. Cozy Corner, Vermont, and Effingham, New Hampshire.
And there's
What's your
Effingham,
favorites?
Illinois, too, but, you know.
Yeah, but they didn't want doubles. This is Estately, which is I think is a realtor website. What's your
There's
favorite?
There's a
Gail
bunch
is
of good
getting
ones.
extremely jiggy with it.
Oh,
This is tough. I think Dick Shooter, Idaho.
Yeah, Dick Shooter.
Dick Shooter,
mean,
Idaho.
Dry Prong is definitely up there.
I like Dry Prong.
But Bone Steel,
Although
South
ball play is always nice.
Ball play is ridiculous. Floyd's Knobs, though, there's a story behind that one. Wanker's Corner is weird.
Bone Steel, South Dakota.
Well,
Bone
that's
Steel
probably
South
somebody's last name.
Yeah. Just imagine.
Some of these I just don't see how they came to be.
I like PP Township.
Sugar Tit? What
I think
else could that mean?
I'm pretty sure Sugar Tit is the name of a bird.
Yeah, it's a bird. It's got to be.
Well, then where'd that come from?
Nope. No way.
Did you just Google Sugar Tit?
Sugar Tit is a folk name for a baby pacifier.
Fair enough.
Well, that
It was
makes
once
sense.
commonly made and used in North America and Britain. It was made by placing a spoonful of sugar or honey in a small patch of clean cloth, then gathering cloth around the sugar and twisting it to form a bulb. Bulb was then secured by twine or a rubber band. And the slide would slowly dissolve the sugar in the bulb. So it was like a sugar-filled baby pacifier.
But why would you name a town after that?
I don't know.
Maybe that's where they made a lot of them. There's a Sugar Tit, Kentucky as well. My God.
Maybe it was symbolic, like the land of milk and honey. Like, I'm going to go where the sweet, sweet Sugar Tit is there to feed me.
That makes a lot of sense.
I think England has some of the best hilarious town names, though. I'm just gonna look it up because there are some hilarious English town names.
Shaggingham.
There's just a place called Cock. Oh, this is dumb. I don't want this. Let's see here. Back Passage, London. That's the name of a street. Mud Chute, Mincing Lane, Swallow Passage, Cumming Street, Cockfoster. I remember Cockfoster. We were on that street when I was in London. Let's see here. Bachelor's Bump, Essex, UK. Bottoms Fold in Lancashire. There's some fucking good names here. Do you want me to go through all the cock ones? Because there's a ton of them. Cock
pick the
Law,
three best ones.
Northumberland, UK. Cock Green. Let's see here. Cock Shot. Cock Up Lake. Cock Shoot Close. Oh, they're good ones. There's good ones. Dick's Mount. I love it. England's good. Anyway. Weeford. Anyone else? Anything? Bueller? Scratchy Bottom.
Scratchy bottom.
Penis Stone. I've heard of that one before.
Isn't it pronounced Peniston?
Yeah, it's probably pronounced that.
Yeah.
Little Bushy Lane.
Oh wait, I watched a YouTube video about Peniston.
Wait, Menlove Avenue in Liverpool. Lickfold.
All right. Okay.
These are some good ones. Jolly's Bottom.
Wait, hold on. I should have had this on earlier.
Thank you. Silly British place names.
Yeah.
Welcome to beer. It's just the name of a place. Great Snoring. Upton Snodsbury. Pucklechurch. Plumpton. No Man's Land. Netherwallop. These are real. Puddletown. Oh. Mudford Sock. Pickle Scott. Blubberhouses. Bitchfield. Wetwang. Papelwick. Bishop's Itchington. Yeah, that's some good ones. Anyway, England's got us beat, though, I think, for unusual place names.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna do it for this episode, I think. We're gonna have to hold off. Unless
Did we
anyone
get
has
any?
anything.
Did we get any user comments this week?
Oh, we did
anything?
not. Did I? Whoa! Let me check the email.
Yeah.
I gotta check the email. Oh my god, how do I do that? Add an account. Oh, fuck, I gotta sign in. Please don't have two-factor auth turned on for this Born in the 80s email. Nope. I logged in on Twitter from Chrome and Windows. Let me check the website. I'm pretty sure we don't have anything. So the website, though, of course, is always bornintheeighties.net. You can find out links to stuff we talked about. Yeah, we don't got any comments or feedback, so... let me find some other ones. Beaver Close. Rimswell. Fine Bush Lane. Butthole Road. Dick Court. Spanker Lane. Funbag Drive. Fanny Avenue. Ladygate
This is going to be
Lane.
your new stand-up routine. Just reading through the list of town names.
Wait, this is the best one right here. Friars Entry.
Oh.
Crotch Crescent. Iron Knob. There we go. There's some good ones. Yes, we don't have any new feedback from listeners, so if you do want to shout us out, you can leave comments on the website, or you can go to Facebook and message us there, or tweet at us. I'm at John_Danger. Matt?
I'm at Matt_danger.
Okay, nope. Matt Hag Music. And TJ, what are you?
As always, at May of May 84, or just search for May of May. That's where I am everywhere else.
May of May 84. I'm always John Danger from online. So check me out there. That is it. So you can email bitecast@gmail.com as well if you have no other access.
Well, we still have the Facebook group if you guys want to keep talking together.
Yeah, that's fine.
You know, yeah, and if you want a more, if the Biteling army wants a more quicker way to speak to each other, if anyone's interested in me setting up a Discord server, please let us know.
Oh, yeah.
Because that seems to be the big thing that people are doing.
I actually already have a Born in the 80s Discord server, so
Nice.
maybe I should give TJ control over it. Because I just named it Born in the 80s. So people can chat on there, live chat, play games, audio chat, come and go. Pretty cool stuff.
And maybe if we get smarter, we could start getting like a bot in there and have an audio chat that's just playing a radio of all these bumpers that Matt's got.
That's true. It could just be.
No, we don't even have to do the show anymore. It can just be up. It can just run on its own.
That's right. Let's go fly a kite up to the highest height. We don't have.
Let's go fly a kite and send it soaring.
We don't have Adam, so we can't do a word of the week.
Exploding head syndrome.
Exploding head syndrome. There it is. Look it up.
The dirty version.
Yes. Fucking A. All right. Oh, you know what? Tongue Punch definitely could have been a street name in England. We have plenty of other episode titles there. Anyway, but Tongue Punch my fart box, everyone. You gotta slow that down, Matt. We don't want a copyright strike. A hero.
I think we
will
just have to
report us.
comment on it.
Okay. Well, I don't monetize these anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Thanks for listening, everyone. Though. Bye.
Take care.